Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
My name is Selena Sheila Dutton, and I am 18 years old, and I am the daughter to Jonathan and Bella Dutton. I'd like to think the story behind my name is that I was named after both my grandmas. So my mom's mom, her name is Celine, and my dad's mother, her name is Sheila, so Selena Sheila. But I'd like to imagine they were in the hospital, they had their form the nurse gave to them, and they're like, well, what shall we name her? And my mom's like, we'll name her after my mom, Selena. And my dad rips the clipboard out of her hand. I was like, no, we're naming her after my mom, Sheila. And then there. Though that did not happen, that is not canon, I think. That's how I always imagined it in my head. My soonest memory is performing in a Mary Poppins section as Mary Poppins, singing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and also performing This Little Light of Mine. And I would sit in a little swing that they attached coming down from the stage. And they'd have a mic stand that came up out of this wooden swing. And I had this gorgeous blue dress. I still have a picture. This is what I show everyone when I was like, I performed as a kid. But I would swing on this little swing and sing This Little Light of Mine. I wonder if there's a video, though, because as we saw from the Mary Poppins video, I wasn't the most talented singer as a kid. So who knows? Who knows what it was? But for sure, cuteness factor was up there. And then maybe singing abilities were a little lower than that.
Flap like a birdie!
Flap like a birdie, step in time. Flap like a birdie, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rub. Flap like a birdie, step in time.
Up on the railing!
Up on the railing, step in time. Up on the railing, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rub. Up on the railing, step in time. Up on the railing, step in time. Up on the railing, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rub. Up on the railing, step in time.
Over the rooftops!
Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a run. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftop, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a run. Over the rooftop, step in time. Over the rooftops, over the rooftops.
I remember when I was a kid doing Mary Poppins, and I would just wait backstage in my fluffy dress. It was so pretty and so much fun. But I remember my first time, I think, really getting nervous. I'm not sure if this would be the first time, but I was 13 years old and I had first started dancing.
Hey, look! It's Mary Poppins! Link your elbows!
Blink your elbows, step in time. Blink your elbows, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a run. Blink your elbows, step in time. Step in time, step in time. Step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a run. Step in time, you step in time.
Hey!
My aunts and uncles have experience. They have practiced, they've worked hard, they've created things on their own. I feel like, especially with dance, like I could say I'm a good dancer, but I know like how to dance 5 songs because I've been given a song and I've danced it for 2 years. Then I've been given another song and I danced that same song for 2 years, where I can dance that one song fairly well, good enough to perform in front of an audience, but I'm still sometimes scared to say that I'm a dancer. I just tell people that I like to dance because I only know 5 songs. Like, you see, my aunts and my uncles, they took orchestra and they learned so many new things. And still to this day, when they work up a new song, they're so good at music theory and composing things. And like, music is their forte, and instruments are what they're so good and so talented at. But they have experience because they've worked with professionals and continued to grow. Yeah, I feel like my growth chart, at least for dancing specifically, has been kind of low. But then again, like, when people ask what I do in the show, I dance. When people ask like what my talent is, I say smiling, because I feel like I'm really good at smiling and having a stage presence and being happy, a lot more than if someone grew up dancing, then they know all this technique, and maybe they took ballet for 15 years. When I've been performing dance in the show for 15 years, they will probably know a lot more than I do. But I've been smiling for 15 years, and I think that's where my real talent lies.
In the bed, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night. The chemical, physical, kryptonite. Helpless to the face and the fading light. I knew we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Ah, come on, girl. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, come on. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, shut up and dance. Shut up and dance with me.
Yeah, normally when we have technical difficulties or something's not quite right in the show and we have to take a pause, we have a little filler act we bring out to, keep the show going. So we have this singing Shetland pony that we bring out. But sadly, today he's a little hoarse. Can we add that in, like a little... I'd like to, I don't know. Oh, can we add in a laugh track, like, ah? Can we just, really hype this up? Like, applause and everything. You know what? Or no, maybe? I'll let you see.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
When me and Tim first did Great Balls of Fire, that dance, it was really cool because I think it was the first time we had a choreographer come in. So we had a choreographer come in and he had the dance, laid out. And at first, it's a short dance, so I'm not out of breath, but it's the perfect amount of, and I really enjoyed it. It's like step, mark, step, step, mark, step, and it's perfect, and I'd say even pretty simple, but it looks good. We're able to show a lot of energy.
Right kick. Even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Until we get to the waterfall.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
I actually love doing the waterfall now, but when I first saw it or heard about it, it didn't even make sense. They're like, you're gonna jump on him, then slide through him, then he's gonna pull you up, and I was like, what does this mean?
If you know
Doing the waterfall took a lot of practice. Even our dance instructors, when they showed us, it seemed like they didn't know what they were doing. Not that they didn't know what they were doing, but they hadn't done it themselves in a while. So them doing the waterfall did not give me any more reassurance.
Give me red. Give me red. There you go.
Woohoo!
Well, that was impressive.
It was a really fun rehearsal because we had a choreographer there.
So you're gonna come, but you have to jump. You have to go over that and just come over
That's
and
what
just put your head
scares
down.
me, is that the fact that I have to jump and miss him and
We had
land
Tim
on him.
in his little like football position. We started with slowly just like getting the positions like one by one. We'd go through the steps. And it took a lot of practice. It took a lot of falling, a lot. And because of the momentum on the move, it's very rare you'll get hurt. This rehearsal, the rehearsal for the waterfall, felt different than other lift performers because we had someone there who knew what he was doing. So the whole time I felt really safe.
Happy birthday, sweet 16. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, sweet 16. Tonight, I waited for, because you're not a baby anymore. You turned into the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Happy birthday, sweet 16. What happened to that funny face? My little tomboy now wears that didn't place. I can't believe my eyes, you're just a teenage dream. Happy birthday, sweet 16.
Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year. Do you remember when things were really humming? Yeah, let's twist again, twisting time is here. Yeah, round and up and down we go again.
Baby, let me know you love me so again.
Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, twisting time is here.
You shake my nerves and you're out of my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but boy, through you in this race, this great balls of fire. I laughed at love when I thought it was funny. You came along and you saved me, honey. You changed my mind, looking fine. You in this race, this great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Woo, feels good. Hold me, baby. I wanna love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'ma tell the world that you're mine, mine, mine. Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You're fine, so kind. I'ma tell this world that you're mine, mine, mine. Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
That's Timothy and Selena.
I really enjoy performing and just having an audience and dancing and doing stuff. I don't know if this quite makes sense, but like it's like when you go on a roller coaster and you're in line and you get crazy nervous and you're like, oh, here it comes, here it comes. And then once you're actually on the roller coaster, it's really fun and it's so fast that you can just smile and do what you're doing and not have to worry about anything. So performing, it's very like, oh no, I have to go on stage, like we have not practiced this enough, like I don't know how this is gonna go. And then being on stage, even if you mess up, which is what I found, because I mess up a lot on stage, even when you mess up, it's just, you just keep going, and nothing can go wrong on stage because it's live performance. I feel like how I comfort myself is if you know how to smile, you've already won the audience. If you know how to smile, you can fall and break your ankle, but the show will still be okay because it's a live show.
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
Spider Murphy played the tenor saxophone. Beetlejuice blowing on the slide trombone.
Drummer boy from Illinois when Crash Boom Bang. The whole rhythm section was the Purple Gang. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
Sad tap sitting on a block of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden said, buddy, don't you be no square. You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair.
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock.
I think the fact that a lot of my cousins and family are choosing to go on missions, I mean, I think that's amazing. But I think it's going to be really interesting, too, because they're used to a very scheduled life where, I mean, we have rehearsals, we have shows, and it's very laid out. And my grandma, growing up, she'd talk about our family mission and the reason we do what we do in the show. And Amy talks about trying to hopefully project our emotions onto the audience and how the reason we do certain numbers is to make the audience feel something. So whether that's to feel happy or to like feel this connection.
As you had a high hopes for a minute, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make it killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, something better, go make a legacy.
Manifest destiny. Back in the day, we wanted everything, wanted everything.
Mama said, read your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams.
Museum victories every day. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting.
High hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make it killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes.
Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of it. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see.
High hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make it killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always
but you're trying to get people to feel something, and you're trying to add happiness or something into someone's life.